A very warm wishes to our viewers. Welcome to the show illumaNITi. This is your host and Saga Venkateshwar.
And I, Shilpika Verma.
Today we have on our show Mr. Mohit Mukul, one of the successful student coordinators of Corona 14.
Oh God,
Thank you, sir, for coming to our show.
you're most
Shall we get
welcome.
started?
Yep.
According to you, there just can't be another me.
Hmm.
Name one such thing you cannot do because you are Mohit Mukul in this college.
I cannot do.
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
because you are Mohit Mukul.
Uh, I'm cool, but yes, I can't dance.
You
Can't
can't
Yep.
dance.
dance. Okay.
I'm Pappu in that way.
Okay.
Which alive person do you want to deal with? Like role model?
Role model. Do you guys follow Suits?
Yep, we do.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a character Harvey Specter,
Yeah.
Okay.
Gabriel Mark.
Yeah.
Yeah, he
Sure.
will be my
That's
role model.
interesting.
Yep.
What drifted you away from becoming a pilot in IAF, Indian Air Force?
My parents,
Why so, sir?
because actually most of the people, the mainstream is going towards engineering,
Okay,
and in India, it's a habit of following the mainstream. No one is thinking out of the box.
okay,
So it's just orthodox to follow the mainstream, and that's what I did. Even in my family chain, my elder cousin, my uncle, even my maternal grandparents, they were engineers, so I just followed them.
okay.
That's it.
Why do you want to exchange your place with your cousin brother?
My cousin brother, because he's having a salary of 135,000 US dollars,
Okay.
and he's in Xilinx. So people from electronics branch must be knowing this company.
Yeah,
That's it. Money is everything in this life.
okay. Share us the phase of your life where conditions were worse and challenging, and how you reacted to that phase.
Well, most of the people must be knowing this. I got a debar in NT.
Network theory, yeah,
Yep.
that subject which haunts
Yeah.
all electrical and
Yeah.
electronics.
So I'm repeating the same subject with juniors of third year. That's very embarrassing, though I took it as a challenge and I'm continuing with it. That's it.
If given a chance, which branch would you like to choose again and why?
Computer science, undoubtedly. That was my first choice here in IT Patna, and I switched it from CS to electronics just because of my parents. My parents and my well wishers, like my uncle, they belong to the same branch, electronics.
Okay,
Although they went to great heights, but I couldn't. In NIT Patna, you are not getting core companies like Xilinx and Cisco and Intel.
okay.
Ericsson is what I could manage.
No problem, so wish you all the luck.
Thank you.
Why were your 4 years of college life jinxed?
Jinx, because a lot of things happened. I told about this. NT, that was the most embarrassing moment of my life in these 4 years. Besides that, from first year, I tried to manage a not number of positions. Like I wanted to be the student coordinator for the indoor
Indoor
society.
society.
Yeah, I couldn't because my friends, they jinxed me a lot for that. You can't be this, you can't be that, and there's a lot of politics and all that.
Yeah, okay.
Okay, people
It's just
consider
that.
you as one of the most successful student coordinator of successful edition of Corona 14.
Really?
Yes, of
Yeah.
course we do.
So
Thank
your
you.
views?
It's an honor.
Because we were the juniors to first see you as a successful student
Yeah,
coordinator.
yeah. I would say so because there was a great change from 13 to 14.
Hmm.
Yeah.
A lot of things happened in 13 which didn't happen in 14 in a good manner.
Yeah,
You must be knowing that a lot number of chairs used to be, you know,
yeah. Huh.
beaten to death, and there used to be fights and all. So many gundas in our college setting
Yeah,
people. Nothing of that sort happened in my corona.
yeah, that's what.
So that was one of the best things that happened in my team.
But no wonder your leadership skills have managed to pull Corona into a successful path.
It was all a teamwork. Yeah, my leadership may have worked it out, but yeah, it was all a teamwork. They all put
Okay.
it up.
What do you think is a decent CG? And doesn't and how does the decent CG help in college life?
Well, if you're seeking a good job out in the market, then a CG of 8 plus would be good enough.
Okay.
But here in college, you have branches like mechanical, branches like computer science, even civil. They just throw CGs. Le le bhai, tu bhi 10 pointer le le, tu bhi 10 le le. So if you're comparing with them, then you must be somewhere between 9 and 9.5.
Yeah.
Otherwise, 8 would just do fine.
Okay.
Not a problem.
Share us some juicy bits of the Mu Sigma interviews.
Juicy bits. Well, there was nothing so-called juicy because the interview was going in around 3:45 in the morning, and I was hardly asleep. But still, they were asking questions which didn't make sense as per me. It's a finance company and it's offering a post of business analyst.
Yeah,
But
I know.
nothing of that sort they had asked me. They were just asking my personal life, what I do, either I smoke or I drink, have girlfriend or that. So it just didn't make just sense. So that was something I didn't expect from them.
Okay. Is Derek O'Brien the quiz master responsible for your quizzing achievements?
Yep.
Why, sir? I mean,
Because
who?
I studied from an ICSE school till my 10th.
Okay.
And there we used to follow his book only,
Yeah.
Derek
Yeah.
O'Brien. Find out GK
Yes,
Yeah,
yes.
yeah,
from
yeah.
Derek O'Brien and Neil O'Brien, his brother.
Yeah.
Yes.
Neil O'Brien, I guess.
Did you ever meet him in person?
Yep.
How
He
many
I
used to come
times?
to
told
the schools.
I used to visit our schools too, and there's a competition called Mac Fair,
Yeah.
Yeah,
which
I
happens
think.
in CMS Lucknow,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
and this happens in the interval of 2 or 3 years, I guess, or 4 years. I don't remember that. And in Mac Fair 8, I received an honorary mention. I must have mentioned that
Yeah,
in the
yeah, yeah,
form too,
yes, yeah.
for science model making, and I received the award from himself.
Wow, that's great.
Thank you.
What does an analyst do in a company or firm? Like you wanted to be an analyst. Like
They just collect the raw facts and figures from companies which are their clients, and they analyze and they give the projected scores, like what would be best for them.
Yeah.
The analyze scores for
Kind of predicting the future
yeah,
of the firm.
exactly. That's all they do.
Okay. With such leadership qualities, you have ever thought of getting into politics or joining a civil services like IAS?
Never.
I mean, you don't want to cash on your leadership qualities.
Not in politics. It's
I
just
mean,
waste of time. Here in India, it's just waste of time.
okay.
we have heard that you are an Edward gamer. Tell us some exotic game you have and want to play.
Exotic. Well, whichever games have LAN connections in them, the provision which have they give the LAN connection, like
Okay.
FIFA and COD, they're the
Okay.
best games I play.
Okay. Since you have mentioned that you have got a decent percentile in that, what are
Yeah.
your future plans cashing on them?
Well, this year I didn't get a call from SP Jain and XLRI in particular, but I got calls from their sister colleges like XIMB and XISS.
Okay.
So I'll just hold on with my emotions for one more year. I'll carry on with my job, and besides, I'll prepare for MB and I'll write it again.
Okay.
Share your thoughts on how one can stop Eve teasing.
Here in college,
No, in
In
society.
general, in society.
in general, well, you can't force things like that. Yeah, you must make stringent laws and rules and regulations to follow, but until the mindset of people change, you can't do anything.
But how can
It's just
one
helpless.
change that mindset
Uh,
in the typical Indian society?
well, things need to happen. Like if one of their family members, like either one of the sisters, mothers, until unless they get to know how it feels to,
Feels, yeah.
they won't just change.
Okay.
So there must be something which should happen with themselves.
Like a catalyst.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Then only it will stop them from doing so.
Okay, so now we'll have some rapid fire questions.
Sure.
Okay. Favorite hangout place in Patna?
Patna, Desman,
Which is your favorite rock band artist? Or
LP,
sorry?
LP, Linkin Park,
Okay.
Okay. Favorite TV character you want to live?
Harvey Specter.
How do you define the word sexy? Either in perspective of individual
Sorry. Repeat the question.
How do you define the word sexy either in the perspective of an individual attitude or in a firm company or anything?
Okay, just be awesome. That's it.
So,
What do you consider the best compliment you have ever given? You are ever given by a girl?
By a girl. This is tricky. I got quite a few compliments, but the best one till date, yeah, it was by my principal in my school when I did +2. It was a farewell party, and she actually told me to go for modeling.
okay.
So that was the best comment till date,
Okay.
and I cherish it.
What was the science model you have made for Max Fair International 10 for
It was
Science?
a buoyant AC generator.
Ask for more detail on it.
Okay, we used to have a plank and we used the buoyancy. You
Yeah,
know
yeah,
what
buoyancy
buoyancy is?
force.
Yeah. The buoyant force used to, we had a long cylindrical tube. We used to
Okay.
put wooden balls so that the density of that is less than water. The wooden balls had enough weight to, we connected the plank with a DC motor.
Yeah, DC motor.
Yeah. And the buoyant force pushes the wooden balls on the top. They
Okay.
fall on the plank. And we set a timer or a microcontroller so the timing is set with them.
Okay.
And in a fixed interval of time, they keep on falling on the planks.
Okay.
And this is how the electricity is generated.
Okay, so any craziest thing you have ever done so far?
Craziest thing? Not yet. We used to booze on the sack.
Okay.
That's it.
Okay.
One
Here in
final,
college. Yeah.
one final one.
Yep.
You would either die as a hero or live long enough to see yourself become a villain. This is the thought shared by Christopher Nolan. Do you?
Christopher Nolan. He shared this thought where?
It was I read in the net.
On the net. Okay. I'll die as a hero, I guess. It's far
Dark
better
Knight, I
to.
guess.
Yeah. It's far better to die. It's far better to die as a hero than to become a villain. There are a lot of villains in this world, but no, not much heroes.
There are even good villains.
Like
You have
Prakash Raj.
might be as a good actor.
I feel that's my perspective.
So any
The world
advice?
needs a lot more heroes than villains.
Okay, more heroes. So
Yeah.
any advice for the engineer students who want to aspire into any field they want?
Engineer in what field?
If they want to go pursue their own engineering, yeah, if they want to go for MBA or into, they want to go for leadership, anything, any field they want to go, any advice to them?
Well, the first thing that comes to your mind when you're choosing a field that you must be well aware of what will happen in the next coming 2 or 3 years. So you
Yeah.
should get in touch with people who are already pursued that
Okay.
or in the way of pursuing that. Should get in touch with them. Here in college, you must interact with your seniors. You must
Yes,
get
sir.
in touch with the fourth year and third year seniors who are already on the way to pursue the same field
Yes, sir.
because they are the best who can guide you.
Yes, sir.
That's it.
It's very good talking to you, sir. Thank you for
Same
having us
here,
on the
same
show.
here. Thank you so much.